What's up, good people? Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? According to my shirt, it's 1975. Let's get right into it. Let's cut a little ambient light on in here. There we go. All right. So what we got going on today? There's a lot going on right now. Opening bell is in a minute. Only going to be on for 10 minutes this morning. Let's see what time we got. Yep. So, wow, let's look at, I just took a snapshot of this. Can we pull that up? Look at how crypto is, crypto was on fire. Cardano was up 21%. Look at that. Look at that. Solana was up almost 22%. Polygon was up 6. This was last night, good people. And so I don't know where it is right now. Just wanted to come and talk with you guys for a few. Good morning. Hey, family. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yep. Hey, we got 33 seconds. Let's go right into the opening bell.
COVID China thing got a little bit of the needle moving when Reuters said that some of those talks had broken down regarding insurance in China, which we talked about a bit on Friday. Here's the opening bell, though, and the CNBC Real-Time Exchange at the Big Board Lupe Fund, celebrating 20 years of empowering and educating Latinas. And at the NASDAQ, as Jim said, the 41st annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. Most important conference outside of the year?
Definitely. And when I've covered it, what I've seen is that there are a lot of companies like a CVS will say things, and they're slightly. This is a good example, by the way. CVS, not high multiple, okay? You know, just a kind of a good, solid story, and they come up and guide things up a little bit, and next thing you know, you got a little bit of gain there, and then you have Lulu guiding him down a little bit, and it gets crushed. And I think everyone should look over their portfolios and recognize, like I try to get people to do in the lightning round, man, money. If you have a stock that sells at some price to sales, it's
Blah, blah, blah. That's Kramer. Hey, you know what? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. A lot of people dislike Kramer. I like Kramer. I respect Kramer. And Kramer does what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get ratings. All right. So I want to just briefly talk. I'm going to end this one at 10 minutes. Listen, we got CPI numbers coming again this Friday. Consumer Price Index is coming again. For those of you that don't know, it measures inflation. We do know that the CPI numbers have been coming down, which is good, meaning inflation has been cooling off. Okay. Inflation is not really coming down. It's just cooling off. It's not increasing at the same rate that it has been. So that CPI, it will be a market mover. And then also we have earnings start. Earnings actually start, and it starts with banks. So the banks will start with their earnings. I believe that's Friday. And so that's what we're doing here. You guys can see I'm trying to get this lighting correct. Been playing with lighting, buying a lot of new equipment, trying to give you guys the best in audio and visual quality. All right. So what else do we have going on? We know what happened Friday. The market ran up. We know that the job market is cooling off, and it's not down, but it's slowing down, right? The amount of new jobs, the amount of wages, which is if employees are continuing to pay higher wages, that's actually bad for inflation. It means that we have more money to spend. And then, as you guys know, with increased demand comes increase in pricing. And so all of that is showing good signs of cooling off. And that is a sign to investors that the Fed won't have to increase interest rates as high as he's been. And so let's just see. So now remember, February 1st is the next FOMC, right? That's when the Fed will be discussing how much he's going to go up on the interest rate. There is 25 and 50. 75 is out, right? I personally believe that the Fed, to remain hawkish, will continue and go up 50 basis points. I do. And then I think the following month that he will go up 25 basis points. But I believe he's going to go 50, right? We have one green day, which was Friday. And now some of the talking heads were saying, hey, this could be it. We could have bottomed out. I mean, we could have. I don't believe it, but we could have. Anything is possible. I believe it's close to impossible for us to have a safe landing, right? So let's take a few questions. I just wanted to get that in with you guys. The Chinese stock are still going pretty good. Let's check out where our friend Tesla is. Tesla was up in the pre-markets. Let's see where Tesla is. And then I want to go and talk about a few things. Tesla's up 5% today. See here, good people. Tesla's up 5% today, 119. And let's look at the last 5 days. Boom. I know a lot of guys are doing option plays with Tesla. I'm sorry. Here we go. And there we go. So I want to tell you guys, there is, like I said, right here, there is a mental support at 100, right? Mental support at 100. And then you have resistance, but then you have support, right? There is a mental support at 100 because people just think, hey, if I can get Tesla at $100, then that's a steal. It's just like, you'll say no to $10, but you'll buy something for $9.99. It's just a mental support. And so you can make money if you know how to do options, which later on this year, actually earlier this year, we're going to be helping you guys with that. And so if you know how to play options and Tesla goes up to say 116 and it keeps in its range bound, then you can make money doing a put down to, let's say, 102 and back up to, say, 114. And you could just play in that range and make money going up, make money going down, right? So let's talk to you guys for a few minutes. We got 3 more minutes left. I got to get to a meeting with my good friend Stocks with Josh, and then we'll be bringing it to you guys. Good morning from NOLA, Mardi Gras. Amazon PE has room to go down. Yeah, it does have room to go down. But just remember, be careful on waiting for the perfect PE because some of these stock will not. Some have already bottomed out. But here's where they were overshot their PE and get oversold when we go into a hard recession. But remember, the two things that the market is most fearful of is the Fed and earnings, right? That's what's going to rule 2023. The Fed and earnings. The Fed with interest rates and hawkish talk, and then earnings. Remember, we start earnings, I believe it's this Friday with banks, right? And so for those of you that have financials, we will see how they are performing. Now, a lot of stock that are offensive stock or defensive stock, a lot of stock that are defensive stock are not performing as well as they should, meaning banks haven't really done as well as they should have been doing in a higher interest rate environment. Follow? Gold hasn't been really running up because the dollar, all right? Remember, when the dollar goes down, gold goes up, but the dollar has remained strong. So those defensive plays have not been doing that well. The only thing that has done well is oil, all right? And then healthcare healthcare is doing okay, but I believe that some of these defensive stocks on the way down don't do good, but once the recession hit, they will perform well. So just be careful when you're investing. All right. What else do we have? We got 1 more minute. Solana, you know, I always said that Solana, even though we know it got beat down in the FTX and all of that, I believe Solana will be back. It doesn't matter how much FUD comes out on ADA. I'm still team ADA. I believe Solana will be back, but I'm definitely putting more money into Matic this time than Polygon. I have not, NOT, I have not started to DCA back into crypto. Let me show you guys this chart right quick, and then we will end it there. Look at this. This is called the Wyckoff. You guys could study this, and I'm not going to go into the whole theology, but this is Bitcoin, right? And so we're still in the accumulation stage. Remember, there's 4 stages to crypto. You got the accumulation, markup, distribution, and then markdown. We're in the accumulation stage right here, right? And so, but you got to understand, we're range bound. See here? You see how stock, if you pull up a Bitcoin chart, you're about right here. Matter of fact, I did have that. So let's look at this. Here we are with Bitcoin. You see here? You see how it's just range bound between here and here, right? After the fall off, it's kind of range bound between here and here. And that's what I believe that is going to continue to happen here, right? But as you could see, we could still have another dump, right? Low volume, failed sell off, right? And this was the accumulation stage. And I believe, like I've been saying, I plan on having most of my crypto money back into crypto in the first 6 months of this year. And I'm going to DCA, all right? I'm going to dollar cost average for those of you that don't know. And I am team crypto. I don't believe in all of the FUD. Let them keep shaking the price down, scaring everybody away. But I am pro crypto. But here's what I'm going to suggest. And I'm just saying this right now. This is just me. I would not be over 20% crypto in portfolios right now. All right. For those of you that are younger, you can be, 25. Me personally, I would keep it at a low rate compared to your stock investments, right? Your equities. And that's just me. All right. And you have to trade according to your age. If you're younger, you can be more aggressive crypto, but I would not suggest being in all crypto, right? But if you're older, I say less crypto, more stock, right? And the older you get, the more heavy weighted you should be in stock and less in crypto, because crypto is so volatile. All right, good people, I got to leave it there. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to get into your questions. I just wanted to give you guys information, because information is what we need. All right. I will be seeing you later on today. And today, as you guys know, is Moo Monday. Now, that promotion is not the promotion, but they still have a promotion for you to get free stock. And remember, when you download the Moo link, remember, give it a little time to claim your free stock. And then do yourself a favor and go to Moo Lite. It makes the platform real easy to read, and it removes all of that extra data that you're not going to use, okay? So today is Moo Monday. Make sure you download the top link and deposit a minimum of $100. And depending on your deposit, you can get up to 15 free stock. Hey, good people, I will see you later on today. Live, love, laugh, learn, and earn, and have a blessed week.